Can we do it then?
Yes. So my name is Mason Robb. I am Seamus's older brother. I went to O'Day and graduated in 2021. I went to Central Washington University right after that. And I'm currently in my fourth year there and studying HTE, which is a acronym. It means Hospitality, Tourism, and Event Management. And why I chose that school was that it was closer to home, helped out with finances and keeping everything a little bit cheaper, being in-state tuition. And I also enjoyed just the scenery as well as the small town feeling.
Yeah. While being at Central, did you play and well, being at O'Day, did you play any sports at O'Day? And did you transition that into college while you're going on with the business management?
Yes. And so I competed in soccer as well as football, wrestling, a little bit of track, as well as cross country, all at O'Day. And then that did um, work over into college as well, where I play a little bit of club soccer for Central. And so I've been playing there for the past 3 or 4 years.
Has when you did play for the Irish, and then while playing for the Wildcats now, did anything like playing for the Brotherhood did it affect you in your skills there, or has it affected other things while in your life?
So I would say it definitely made me more confident when it came to the skills that I have, as well as the opportunities and the techniques that I learned at O'Day to be able to work well with others, as well as notice their differences and unique uh, positives, of course, to help win in games and competitions. And I feel like I learned a lot through the O'Day Irish and Brotherhood to connect and to furthermore compete at a high level, just like I am in soccer right now. So.
All right. With with outside of socializing, what else has the Irish done for you? And like moving on.
And so I would say the reputation definitely helps me. Being able to, I currently work at St. Cadia right now, which is a resort, a Hyatt resort located in Cle Elum, Washington, which is about 30 minutes west of Ellensburg. So I commute every day and I get to meet a bunch of people from all over the world, from that being either in Florida all the way over to Japan. I've also met people down in Australia. And as far as, quite honestly, China, so literally on the other side of the world. But that has brought a lot of opportunities to show the reputation of O'Day and be able to connect with alumni, as well as people that are looking to go to high school and live in Seattle or around that area and are still contemplating on going to O'Day or a public high school around that area. So I would say the reputation as well as the curriculum and being able to show my academics and my mental state of being able to solve problems outside the box, inside the box, and work on teamwork and just problem solving issues. And so that definitely carried over into college, being able to pass all my classes accordingly and to work with others that didn't get the same opportunity that I did, being able to go to O'Day and also just kind of like athletics as well, being so successful in so many categories. Being going to state a few times in basketball as well as football, even more so in lacrosse and baseball. It definitely gives a bunch of stories that I can push on to the brothers that I have at O'Day and that have graduated, as well as people that have not gone to O'Day, and say a little bit of competitive advice and saying, oh, you should have gone to O'Day and so forth. But I would definitely say it's helped me in too many categories to count. And then I would definitely recommend going to O'Day and carrying that brotherhood through the decades in the future. So.
Yeah. Do you looking back, like let's just say from your freshman stance, did you think that you would be like looking into the future, be working at Cincadia High Resort where you can meet people around the world? Is this where you thought that you would be once you graduated high school?
So I would say no. I first of all, I graduated high school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do afterwards. There was a bunch of different doors that were open for me, and that would be either going to college first of all, or not going to college if I want to go into trade, and just figuring that all out. And so, um, going into college was a big step for me, and I had no idea what I wanted to do first of all, and then it literally opened my eyes to so many opportunities, that either being an EMT, and getting into the paramedic unit, and then furthermore becoming a firefighter, or that being a pilot, or that being a business owner of some sort, entrepreneur. So those were all three of my major like categories that I wanted to pursue. And then event management kind of stuck with me, and slid into the um, conversation in what I wanted to do afterwards, because I felt like I was pretty good with talking to folks, having good conversation, taking orders, of course, being proficient, as well as using that teamwork opportunity. And I believe more of a characteristic of mine in being very like outgoing and straightforward and everything like that. So I felt like event management stuck with me properly, and that I wanted to pursue something through event management, and hopefully, of course, work at a Hyatt resort like this, and furthermore become like a manager or higher up, and then after that, go and hopefully travel the world a little bit. That is either my plan is to go work for a yachting program of some sort. That be either a small boat of yachting, either from 50 to 200 feet foot barges, and then be able to become a stewardess or a captain of some sort, be able to actually man the vessel. And so, going back to the question, did I see myself being a freshman from high school and see myself working at a high resort right now? No, not at all. But I definitely think that with the right guidance, of course, and being um, very optimistic, and being willing to try new things and learn as much as you can, I think that's the main thing that really stuck with me, and that I would advise to a lot of other people that are, of course, going into their freshman year of high school, and just to be skill um, building rather than looking for a job that will pay the bills, if that makes sense. So if you are able to become more versatile, and of course, the way I can't say I was the best at being the most versatile I can be, but learning as a tool rather than as a person that just wants it for the money, it will definitely take you a lot farther. And I would use that as a piece of advice.
Yeah. And then with guidance that you talked about a little bit earlier, um, who and what people necessarily uh, guided you and gave you inspiration to do these things and led you up to this point?
So I would say a few that I'd like to mention, of course, were um, my parents, of course, any um, extracurriculum leaders that were in my life, as well as in scouts, as well as in business owners, people that I've had easy conversations with, parents. I've always been told that I have a good head on my shoulders, and thinking for the future, as well as what we're doing in the present time. And so, people that have really like stuck out to me, of course, any teachers, professors, parents, that being uncles, aunts, grandparents, all those people are very important in your life, as well as you yourself. Is like that's your main. That's going to be your most important person to respond to, and to understand that you need to do what's right for yourself, and to understand what makes you happy and what makes others around you feel important too. It's like you want to be open-minded and learning all the time, but also understand that there's others out there for you to help you on your journey and guide you in the right direction. And so, of course, I'll go back to them, parents, and grandparents, aunts, uncles, even siblings, to show you a different perspective on how you can solve those goals, get through classes, complete projects, and furthermore, and make money and just be happy and learning as many tools and skills as you can. So I would say I learned a little bit of everything from everyone. So
Yeah. I mean, as most of my questions, but actually, there's one last question. If you got if you were able to go back into freshman year, what would you tell your athletic self? What would you do?
I'd be telling myself, of course, try everything, stay active. You don't necessarily have to compete in a sport to be super good at it. It's always smart to be open-minded as well as learning from others. You can learn from anyone. That being coaches, other players, players from other teams. I would tell myself that being on a team does not only make you a good player, but it also makes you a good friend, and those friends stick with you through brotherhood, of course, through O'Day for your life. And being able to be in a school as good and as competitive as O'Day is, I would definitely tell myself try as much as you can and to not waste a second on um, furthermore looking into the future as hard. Like make sure you're taking care of your body right then and there. Don't worry about what you're going to do in 5 years when it's athletic wise or health wise. You want to be in the present time. You want to be eating the right things. You want to be surrounding yourself with the right people, of course. That being friends, coaches, parents, food, of course, and just the habits and hobbies that you have and surround yourself in. So I would definitely say learn as much as you can, eat the right foods, and consume the right knowledge, and then just be open-minded. Try as much as you can at O'Day, of course, and in athletics as well.
Can we do it?